Oh, I am live. Wow. It was saying having trouble. Internet. Having trouble. Hey, everybody. Cajun Coin Hunter here, a.k.a. Boudreaux, as always. All right. I'm not quite ready yet. I'm not quite. Midnight Silver Run. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Seeing some new names in here tonight. Well, newer than where I was at earlier. Okay. Midnight Silver Run, Bill Best. Okay, Ray Feldman, saw you earlier. How you doing? Yo, yo, my moderator brother. Midnight Silver Run again was lurking. Now he's here in real life after 1 minute. And I got to do this. I have to pop out my YouTube chat. I wasn't ready. I was somewhere else. And that won't take me but a second to do. Just to pop out my chat, my YouTube chat. On the side of my StreamYard. Takes about 5 seconds for me. And it is popped out and it is done. It is there. Bada boom, bada bang, that fast. Okay, get over here. Oh, I need to kill this stream. Oh, it is killed. Okay. Showing 5 people, 4 likes already. Good to go. 6 people actually. Johnny Ray said, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. That'll work. That'll work. All right, Johnny Ray, give me 1 sec for you. Got a bone with Majestic. Oh, no, it's midnight. Never mind. Okay, Johnny Ray, but midnight, if you want to jump up, you're more than welcome. This is going to be just a little short one tonight. So, and I'll see. I know midnight was calling it a night. Check your email, VC. I hope it didn't go to Mississippi at the casinos again. Oh, there he is. That was a day late and a dollar short on that one there.
No, it just stopped at the casinos this time.
Yeah. Luke Duke Outdoors. Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, Luke.
In here.
Irish. What's up, Irish? Johnny Ray.
Irish is here? Where's Irish? There he is. Just popped in. What's up, look at Irish? Well, you seeing comments before I am.
Mr. Rafe. Midnight.
About a second like that. What's up, look? We're going to do about 45 minutes. Something like that. Wow, I was looking at the time clock up on my top left screen. It was like 3 hours and 43 minutes. I'm like, what? That ain't right. No, never mind. It was 3 minutes. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm on top chat. There we go. Well, that might come through a bit quicker.
I was too.
Yeah, actually, my buddy Johnny Best was here earlier, and we were looking at the Constitution amendments what to vote for tomorrow. They got 7 amendments. It's the Louisiana Constitution, and then 1 proposal. 1 new. They want to vote a brand new in, and then they want to do a proposal, but it goes by parish, not statewide, just parish, for sports betting, online, off track, all that good stuff. My stupid work computer clock was 45 minutes out of sync. Wow.
So you don't have sports betting over there right now? Legal sports betting?
Yeah, OBT, OTB, off track betting for the racetracks in Louisiana. And Kentucky Derby, all that.
So I always go to the casinos and bet football games, so I was just wondering.
Oh, no, we didn't have it for the football games and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they're going to pass it. They're going for the football games. Well, sports. All sports.
Yeah, it's like Nevada casinos. It's everything you want to bet on, you can bet on.
Right, right. So so in all the off-track betting facilities, wherever they have them in different towns in Louisiana, cities, towns, all that, they're going to vote on that, but it's going to be parish by parish because there's some parishes that don't do gambling at all,
Okay.
and those are the ones that have the best roads. Okay, you're going to in a parish where there's no gambling allowed, the roads are picture perfect. You get into a town that has gambling allowed, like a casino, all that, where the funding, the tax money is supposed to go for education and roads and bridges. The roads are screwed toe
Yeah.
up and floor up.
Anytime they put a proposal up, or they say you're going to have better roads and better stuff like that, when you
Don't
allow
believe it.
gambling, that's a bunch of bull butter.
Yep, it's bull butter all the way. I mean, the city of Eunice, I mean, there's a few casinos, little truck stop casinos with the poker machines, electronic poker machines.
Oh yeah.
They right on the city limits edge, Now, once the city annexes that later or move the city limits out, if they ever do that, uh, then they'll get the revenue from the tax dollars there. But they have a races and aces right here. It's a off-track betting, and they got 50 poker machines in there. No slots, just poker. It's the same thing as slots, though. Instead of pulling the handle or hitting a little button, it's just a poker. Same
Right.
odds, same paybacks, and all that.
Oh yeah.
But I still like the slots. The fruit and all that and everything. I still like that. And I will not play a slot machine unless it has the arm on it. It's just the nostalgic purposes. And if you bring back the old spring type coin nickel slot machine, the one arm bandits, the real ones, the old spring types,
Oh
you
yeah.
see me on those instead of the electronics because the spring type pays good too.
They don't have those anymore.
No, they don't. No, well, they still have them, but they not in use in
No.
commercial gambling.
No. They did away with all that stuff.
John Francis, mon ami, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, John Francis.
Johnny Ray. And once I get three of us in here, then I'll switch over to that format on the screen. So yeah, a lot of our roads are tore up here in St. Landry Parish. You get down to Acadia Parish, straight south of us, because I'm right by the Acadia Parish line. They have gambling. Oh, their roads are nice and pretty. All brand new, paved, all that. They keep them up. They have gambling. How come our parish can't do the same? Hey, Currency Systems, how you doing, mon ami? We
Hey,
all
Currency
good
Systems.
down here. We all good in South Louisiana. Watching this Category 4, almost Category 5 hurricane right now out in the Caribbean.
Yeah, anytime they bring up a lottery system or gambling, as they say they're going to improve your schools and your roads and all that, so that's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, yep. You are so correct.
California is a perfect example of that. Hey, Johnny Ray, what's up?
The hard soil in California, Nevada, and all that hard packed desert soil and stuff. It depends on where you're at in California. But that's a good road base already. A paved road will last almost forever on that. A regular old blacktop road lasts forever on that hard packed stuff. That's where they're going to work it, pack it, make it better. Good road based foundation. But
Well, here in Nevada, northern Nevada, the road freezes in the wintertime.
oh yeah,
So that ice gets in the cracks and it just tears the roads to crap.
Right, right. Well, that's where expansion joints come in handy sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah, most of your California highways, though, they're like smooth as glass.
Concrete?
Yeah, I mean, the California highways are nice. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
they are. Let's get an earthquake, but
Well, yeah. Well, you see, all interstates are required to be concrete. You know,
yeah,
interstate, real. You know, like I-10, I-20, I-40, I-95, I-85, I-35, or in Arizona,
yeah. Interstate 80 goes
or
right through my
wherever.
Interstate 80 goes right through my town.
Okay. Yeah, I-35 is Arizona. Yeah. Wait, or Texas.
No,
Texas.
Texas.
All the
Texas. Yeah.
interstate highways are
To
pretty
the
well
west
taken
of
care of.
Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, but it goes
So,
up to well, I-35 go no, actually, wait, where does I-35 end up at?
Iowa.
I-35 goes all the way to Iowa, okay, and it dumps down into I
Wichita.
think it ends at I-20 by Dallas. Because I-35 does not come to I-10. That
No.
I remember. You know, I-35 stops in at I-20 if I'm not mistaken, or goes south and then ends south of I-20 and then just stops.
Yeah, Interstate 80 is taken very well care of out here.
Oh, thank you, 710. How you doing, 710? Welcome to the live stream. It's a little short 45 minute chitty chat. We're going to have our auction Wednesday night. So, I mean, I'm not saving time or nothing for that because, you know, I got the time, but I just don't want to be that long because it's 12:30. Actually, it was 1:30 at one time, but we rolled back. Chicago uses all the transportation funding and gives nada to the rest of state roads.
Who said that? Considering that
That
drive,
Bayou.
considering I drive through Illinois every day, every other day, and they got construction all over Illinois.
Good roads, or I mean, they fixing bad roads and the good roads, or
Well, it's mostly in Cook County, Illinois, is where the construction is. But all up and down 55, they got every 10 miles, they got a couple lanes shut down. It's very annoying.
yeah. But in a couple years, it's gonna be nice, and then they're gonna have to start fixing the other parts.
Right.
So where you live in Chicago, Johnny?
No, I live in Virginia.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Chicago.
I do, but I work out of Columbus. That's where I pull. I work 11 days. I'm 11 in the truck, and then I go home for 2 days. When I come back on, I come back to Columbus and pull out of Columbus. But I do a lot of Kansas City, Missouri, which is 70 across. But occasionally I go up into Chicago and have to go and spend a week going from Bentonville to Kansas City. So
So
up and down 55.
when I lived in Illinois in I think it was 1975, 76. They don't allow chains on your vehicles in Illinois. They still outlaw chains.
No, there's no Midwestern state allowed chains.
They don't allow them, right?
No Midwestern state.
Yeah. See, out here west, everybody has chains
Wow, I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know
got
that.
because they don't salt the roads out here. They make you chain up.
Oh,
right.
oh, I thought snow chains were legal everywhere. I didn't know it was outlawed or illegal.
I know in Illinois, last time I lived in Illinois, they didn't allow them.
Yeah, they don't allow them in the Midwest. They tear up the roads. The chains will tear up the roads faster than Because and I don't know if it's so much the chains as it is the people that don't know how to properly use them.
Yeah,
Oh man.
you go over Donner Summit here in the wintertime, you have to have chains. Otherwise,
You know,
even
got
the big
choice.
even the big rigs have to put chains on.
Yeah,
Really?
they got to
Oh.
carry them at least.
Yeah, see, Midnight saying the same thing. Well, yeah, in '70s when I was living in Illinois, they didn't allow chains either. I was just, but out here in the West, like you go over Donner Summit, going from like Reno to Sacramento, if you don't have chains on, you ain't making it over.
Well, you're not. You're not. Uh, it's not a fun ride. You know, I don't mind coming from Sacramento going up Donner's Fast in Reno in the wintertime. That ain't bad. I do not like going from Reno to the opposite way going down the mountain.
No, I don't blame
Uh,
you.
in that snowstorm in a truck, it's
I drove
no.
I drove from Reno to Sacramento with Pepsi for about 10 years, and it's a tough run in the wintertime.
Yes, it is.
Especially in a big truck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Well, where's Cabbage Patch? What they call Cabbage Patch? Isn't that
Cab-
Bakersfield?
Cabbage Hill is in Oregon.
The Cabbage Patch?
It's Cabbage Hill is what it's called, and it's in Oregon.
Oh, I
You got
thought.
the Grapevine is in California.
Yeah, Grapevine's not another fun road to go over.
Which one goes into Bakersfield? I mean, like coming down. Well, there's a mountain, and at the bottom down there, there's like I know you almost have to stop immediately or something. I forgot what it was. I've never been over there in a big truck, but I heard a lot of truck drivers talking about it, and they always call it the Cabbage Patch.
The only one I know is Cabbage Hill, and that's in it's in Oregon on 84
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
heard of that
coming into
before either.
Pendleton. Now the only one I've heard in California really was the Grapevine, and that's on I-5.
Yeah, Grapevine's a steep climb.
Okay, that must be the one mixing it. Hey, James Worley, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream.
But to me, Grapevine is the not as bad as the rest of them.
No,
And
Grapevine
cabbage
ain't that bad. It's just steep.
and cabbage ain't bad in no summertime. In wintertime, oh good lord.
I know Raphael's typing something about studs. The difference between studs and chains.
So, John, you're a truck driver, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you ever go
doing.
around like Modesto, California,
Mm-hmm.
or like Red Bluff, that area?
Uh, I'm sure I have. I lived in Vegas for 4 years, going back and forth to Southern California and Northern California and
Yeah.
Reno.
So yeah.
There's just so many towns in California that you can't keep track of all of them.
No, you
Right.
can't. You're right about that.
uh, I didn't mind. I actually loved living in Vegas, but
Ve- Vegas is not a bad town. It just all depends where you live in Vegas.
I lived in Henderson, so
Oh, Henderson's
that's
nice.
yeah. I
Until that
lived in
rocket plant
Henderson.
blew up that one year.
The
That what?
what?
Oh, they had a rocket fuel plant out there that blew up.
No, wow.
Oh wow. Hmm.
That was back in '90s.
I bet you that went kaboom big time.
Oh yeah, it devastated miles and miles of town.
Cool. How far was it out of the actual
It
proper
was pretty far away,
Vegas
but
area? Oh,
the
okay.
shock wave knocked buildings over, and
Whew, dang. It's like that Texas City explosion down by Galveston, Texas. There's a town down there above Galveston called Texas City. Long, many moons ago, uh, they had a ship that blew up. It's full of ammonium nitrate, which is a floating bomb.
that's
I'm
what just
talking
happened.
about a huge cargo ship. Okay, I ain't talking about no little boat or no little rider truck in front of a building. I'm talking about a huge cargo ship. And something ignited that fertilizer off that ammonium nitrate, and it destroyed the city.
What's that one that just recently happened? Was that in Beirut or Lebanon, where they were
Uh,
storing all that ammonium nitrate and it blew up?
okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah,
I don't think.
it just happened in the last 2 months,
Oh, oh,
and it devastated.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I think that was Beirut, wasn't it?
I don't remember who. I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
and it leveled half of that town when that, because they were storing that. They confiscated like a ship, like Cajun was saying, a shipload of ammonium nitrate, and they put it in a warehouse, and they never did move it, and it caught fire, and the whole thing went up. After like I don't know how long it was sitting in the warehouse, like a few years. And
really? Oh, it was a warehouse. Okay.
yeah, and it blew up. It caught fire and it blew up, and the whole damn city was pretty much destroyed.
Dang.
about. Yeah.
The whole city of Beirut?
Yeah, if you look that up on YouTube, you'll see the video. I mean, it was devastating for people.
Yeah, that was a big, he fell down and go boom, like Tweety Bird said. He fall down, the Pootie Cat, he fall down and go boom.
Yeah, look
But
at that
actually,
one
Tweety
for.
Bird did boom real loud.
You can look at that one for Henderson, Nevada, too. That rocket fuel plant blowing up. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Stephen Parsons says the pier was wiped out along with half the port. Uh, Let me see what he's.
That one in Beirut he's talking about, maybe.
I don't know. Was it on a river or?
It was right on a port, so you must be talking about the
Oh,
one in Beirut.
okay.
I think it was Beirut. I don't know. I could be guessing, but I know it was somewhere over there.
Yeah, everybody agreed it was Beirut.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I figured they had some kind of waterway there,
I mean,
like
you saw
I don't know,
people
one
a
of the
mile.
Red Sea, Dead Sea, or
You
whatever.
saw
Or,
people a mile away. Their windows blew out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
oh, I can imagine. On the Mediterranean. Okay,
Killed a lot of people, man.
because
Your
that
bu-
one in Texas City, Texas. Oh my God, that. I mean, Houston felt the whole city of Houston felt the shockwave on that, and north. I mean, it was like a nuclear bomb going off. I mean, there wasn't nothing left, in Texas City. Galveston got screwed up too. The island.
Ammonium nitrate's nothing to mess with, man.
Oh, well, look what it done in a
Oklahoma.
yeah, a rider truck that small of an amount,
Yeah, Oklahoma bombing was.
and that was all in in closed containers. That's what
Yeah.
kind of helped that out a little bit. Closed drums.
I had lived in Lawton, Oklahoma 2 years before that happened.
Tell you what, if they wouldn't have found that rear end of that, I mean, they would have found out who did it and or whatever. But that they found the rear end of that vehicle, and okay, Ryder or whoever U-Haul, I think it was a Ryder truck, but
Rider.
They were
uh,
sloppy. They were very sloppy.
they would have. I mean, Ryder was going to report, hey, where's our truck? We're missing a truck, and it was rented to so and so McVeigh.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to that memorial this summer down in Oklahoma City. They did an awesome job with the memorial. It's beautiful.
Okay. Never been there. I like I said, I lived in Lawton 2 years before that happened. But I was just a teenager at that point, so Well, not really. I was in my 20s, early 20s, but when I lived in Lawton, I was a teenager. So
Yeah, my son lives in Moore, Oklahoma, so that's why I was there. I was
yeah,
visiting him.
okay. As many times as I went through Oklahoma City in my lifetime, I've never stopped. It's kind of hard to stop in a big truck to do stuff like that. You know, you just can't pull in off the highway on a city street and say, "Hey, I'm going to go see this memorial on this big truck." And
Well, yeah, obviously.
Speaking of Colorado, there's Colorado coin hunting. What's going on, mon ami?
Hey, Colorado, what's up?
hey, Colorado, it used to be in Ontario, California, at the Petro and the TA. They had rental car places in there strictly for CDL drivers. Um, and I broke down one time. Leaving Compton, I broke down. I rented a Mustang and went back into Hollywood and cruised the Hollywood Boulevard, the Walk of Fame, all that. That was fun.
Yeah, I lived in Ontario for a while.
They closed those both those rental places in the truck stops, which was
That kind of sucks.
yeah, it was a great idea.
BC, you got any pores to show off, or you're not in your pore area?
No, I'm not right now. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
sold
I'll be gone about another 15
I
minutes.
sold two of them yesterday in Red's auction.
Right, right.
The big one didn't pour. The 4.5 ounce one didn't pour. The 4.4 ounce one didn't
Oh
sell.
yeah, Colorado coin hunting got stories about buildings and stuff getting blown up. He was a fireman, and he was in the Twin Towers, trapped for that. He's one of the survivors, a lucky survivor. Lucky to be with us today, tonight, this morning, tonight. Yeah.
I poured
And,
that 4.2 ounce pocket watch, so that didn't sell yesterday. So I
oh, it
didn't think
didn't.
I didn't think it would because I started out at 190, which I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I'm probably going to make something else of it. I'll probably just remelt it and do something else with it.
I wouldn't. I would hold on it for a little. I would hold on to it for a little while,
Yeah, I'm going to hang on to a
months
little
or
bit.
so, and kind of show it off. So, 16 hours. Yeah, I thought it was a couple of days. Yeah, 16 hours. Well, that seems like 3 or 4 days. I used to, Raphael, many moons ago. I used to. I found a few things and all that, but I had one of them little El Cheapos and all that. I do want to get back into it.
I metal detect, but this year with the COVID and everything, I haven't gotten out at all this year.
Because I've got some good places to go. That's what they call virgin land. You know.
I love metal detecting, but I just haven't had a chance to do it this year.
Let me see. For the last, I'm gonna say 12 years or so, or 15, maybe more. 15 years. There's an empty lot right here, cat a corner from me. Uh, it's on the corner of Second and Bakioki. It's a huge lot, bunch of big oak trees and pecan trees, and there used to be a house in the middle of those trees, an old house. And that sucker's been detected by different people many times. And every time somebody goes, they find something that was overlooked. Now, the last time, maybe they didn't find anything because, a lot of people are in a hurry and they don't do a grid pattern. They don't mark off strings with little tent stakes and stuff. I mean, if you experienced at it, or if you can put a good eye for a marker and walk that way, and then kind of like overlap 6 inches or a foot or so on your way back, and then zigzag back and forth, up, down, up, down. But a lot of people just walk around and detect. But dimes, pennies, nickels, silver. One guy found a little gold engagement ring, another little gold band that he had missed before. So, Carlos Z, what's up, dudes? How you doing, man?
Yeah, I like going metal detecting around the old gold mines, the old tailing piles.
Yeah, yeah. If you can pick up a picker.
Yeah, but you got some guys that go out there and if they find a decent spot, they'll throw buckshot down on the ground to throw your metal detector off and just being a-hole, so you don't stick around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. They kind of seed it with some junk.
Oh, they
So,
seed it with buckshot, lead buckshot, and they'll
yeah, that's what I mean. They seed it with junk, and then that discourages people. So then they
yeah,
go back later, and then
exactly. That's exactly what they do.
yeah. Dimebag Darren Lowe, how you doing, mon ami? Just catching the tail part of the live,
Hey,
and I'm
Dimebag.
sorry. I really didn't want to. After I said I was going to go live or whatever earlier on Money Maniacs, and I was setting it up and all that, and I'm like, well, I changed my mind, but I said no. People already going to know I'm going to go live for a little while. I did say it was going to be a short one. But yeah, I want to get back into it. I do.
Yeah,
What got
Dimebag, I
me
do that too.
interested? What got me interested? I think I was like 7 years old. We used to go to the street fairs. Uh, we call them street fairs down here. We'd have the cattle festival, and they'd have the Fado Does and all that, the live bands and the party downtown, and then they'd have the carnival rides and stuff outside of town in Como Park in one designated area. Every year they had in that one area, and then they had those coin toss things, you know, penny toss, nickel toss, whatever, and like on plates and cups and stuff like that. Like in Joe Dirt, that movie Joe Dirt, where he was spraying everything with Pam.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had that going on, and so they would go around that area right there, the metal detectors back then, and they would find out. But well, people would just pull money out of their pocket, like a dollar bill or so, and yeah, that's back when people had what money, all field. They just didn't have all their folding money in their wallet. But even though you take change out, for a candy apple, back then it was 50 cents or a quarter, 25 cents. They pull a handful of change out of their pocket and drop a nickel or a dime. And back then, man, a nickel and a dime was worth something. Back in the '60s and early '70s. So yeah, that one guy, he'd metal detect that whole area, and he was the only one me and Dad ever seen do it over there. And he'd come out with 10, 15, 20 bucks worth of change every time, every year. Yeah, fairgrounds, concert grounds. Oh yeah. There's a late night with Bull. How you doing, bud? We was talking about you earlier.
Hey, Bull, what's up?
Money Maniac said you was in his auction tonight. Bull, I went on your channel and I subscribed to you, and it looks like the same exact avatar. That channel I subscribed to. If you got the gaming channels on there, the video game videos. You got that on your channel? 710 sheep was going on. Where's your master at? Talking about what caused brain damage. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's a coin collector, silver stacker. I want to say silver stacker more than a coin collector. But he does all the auctions. He has auctions and stuff like that. He's got 6 monitors watching the Facebook auction, all the different Facebook auctions and all that. Yeah, mostly gaming. Okay. Late night with Bull. He's a new guy in town. We came to our auction Saturday night, and he joined the crowd.
Yes, he did. His package will be going out tomorrow morning.
Mine for Rafe went out. Well, I did a penny game Friday night. Rafe won. Rafe Elman. So his went out this morning.
Well,
it's in Baton Rouge or leaving Baton Rouge right now to its next designation.
Yeah, Sunday morning I had to pick up a load, drive to Illinois, and then I had to come back here to Columbus. And I was out of packing supplies, so I had to stop at Walmart, get all the packing supplies, and I put 9 packages together tonight, so they'll all go out in the morning.
There you go. Oh, what, you got to go to the post office and get the labels done, or you got the labels done in your truck?
I'll go to the post office. I'm going to buy a printer. I just didn't do it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you can do your PayPal labels.
Yeah, I used to do when I sold sports cards on eBay a couple of years ago. I printed out my own labels, which was nice. Which I might actually bring up a few sports cards in the next few weeks, just with autographs and some, I don't know. Them are getting pretty hot too.
Sports cards starting to warm up again?
Yeah.
I've got like I don't know, over 10,000 sports cards.
Yeah, I got a bunch.
I just don't know what to do with them. I'd rather get rid of them all at once, but
I was in it when I was younger, and I got in it real heavy, and 90, 91, 92, 93, I got real heavy in it, 90 in the early 90s.
The junk era.
Yeah, that's the problem. I've got them from the late 60s to 90s myself, Cajun. But
see, them 60s and 70s are worth a lot of money right now.
I got lots of 70s.
Oh, ZFIL, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can just about go by the rim of the coin.
It just takes a lot of time.
The rims of the proof coins are different than the BU coins, the business strike coin.
Johnny, it just takes a lot of time to find, what you want to sell. I mean, it's worse than coins.
Yeah, and to me, I'm avid in not getting rid of a whole collection at one time, because you will not get anywhere near what that's worth. And break it down and sell them. I don't know. I was selling them one at a time on eBay. I put up like 8 auctions a week, and I don't know. I was making a couple hundred a week just on some some of the sports cards. Not no big names, not no autographs. Just I put up a football card once. I didn't even know what it was. It was one my mother had. It was a leather bound football card, and
they were bidding like crazy.
It probably won't go for more than $5, and it went for like $150.
Yeah, Lord.
A bidding war on it, huh?
Yeah, literally, it was great. I love seeing that.
So who's hot right now as far as football and baseball cards?
You know what? I don't I have not really. I just know. I just read in general that the sports all collectibles. I mean, coins, cards, stamps, anything that somebody could uh, uh, put some money into that they think are.
I got tons of '70s cards. I might just start looking at them and just put them up
I
on
would look at the
eBay.
'60s and the '70s, early '80s.
I got more '80s.
The late '80s and early '90s is when they mass produced millions upon millions of them. They went overboard with it,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and they're not worth that much. But when they started putting these autographs in these packs, it became
yeah. Who's that? Who's the baseball player that went to football? I mean, not football. Who was the baseball player that had switched teams and the card was out before that actually happened? Brown or Jackson? Jackson. Uh, Reggie Jackson? Wait, I think it was a Jackson card. It was upper deck in the foil packs. But if you bought a whole box, unopened, sealed box, you were guaranteed a Jackson in that box.
well, I know Bo Jackson went from
Bo
football.
Jackson. That's it. Bo Jackson. He had switched teams, baseball teams, and it was too late. They couldn't get the cards back or something or what have you. I forget I forget the story behind it. And
Yeah,
those cards were like it was like when the W's came out, the first W's, the low. That
mm-hmm.
card was like the W's. I mean, they were going for big money. That was a hot card, and I was buying boxes of them things.
Yeah, okay. The upper deck foils,
I think it was upper deck foils. If I'm talking about the foil pack, you know,
right?
the
And
silver
them
pack.
right. Them are about the only have anything working anything in the '90s is the upper deck foil packs. There are several different players out of that is worth anything. I don't know. There's I
I want to say it's upper deck. I'm not sure. Fleer upper deck, but I'm pretty sure it's upper deck. And I made money on those boxes. You know, I made some money. I held on to them for a little while, and I resold them like right away.
yeah.
You know, yeah, I made a few dollars. That's when I had my radio shop, and I was making good money.
I have cards I know that are worth money. I just haven't. I don't have the time right now. I just haven't had the time to go through them and put them up for sale.
Right.
I had those boxes, those card boxes. You
Well, I
know,
do
like
too.
card
I have over.
boxes, and oh man, I had
I
cool. I
have
don't know
over. I have
how
over.
many I had.
I have over 10,000 cards right now. I haven't even gone through yet, Cajun.
Oh, I know I had at least that and more.
And I have. And I
And that
am.
was just the junk cards, you know, with some decent cards mixed in with them.
And then I
But
inherited
the
another.
unopened boxes, you know, unopened packs in the unopened boxes. Oh man, I don't know how many of them things I had.
I don't know. Then I don't. I just have to go through them. I have no idea if they're worth a penny or $10. I have no idea.
Yeah, yeah.
You could Google uh,
You say
valuable cars from the '70s and uh, I'm I can't remember Nolan Ryan's rookie year, Pete Rose. You got a lot of them name players rookie cards, and that's when rookie cards were actually rookie cards when they actually were worth money. Now
yeah.
rookie card is nothing. It's nothing unless it's an autograph card, and then it has to have a certain
Well, I know I
color.
have some Pete Rose cards, but they're not autographed.
That's a
Well,
good one,
no, they
Boo.
not back in the '60s. They wouldn't be '70s. This autograph shit started in the 2000s, where they were having the players autograph the cards and sticking them in the packs. So that's your big chase pieces is
Right.
autographs.
Right.
Um, but
I
back
need to go
then,
through.
when I was growing up, you went for the rookie cards. Ryan Sandberg and Wade Boggs and Don Mattingly and
Yeah.
Tony Gwynn. All that's when that a rookie card meant something. Now, if you find a rookie card and it's not an autographed rookie card, then it's just a common card.
That's sad, huh?
Yes, it is.
You know that Bo Jackson card I was talking about? If you bought a whole box of packs of cards, you were guaranteed at least that one pack with a Bo Jackson card in it. Well, I opened up one box one time, and I think I had 7 Bo Jacksons in it. Because I opened every pack and I had 7 Bo Jacksons in it. Well, I kept those separate, put them in the holders, the nice protector holders, and but you know how they fill the boxes up and all. Then they got, like, when they fill in the boxes, they'll have a whole stack of packs, and that those packs are going to have a Bo Jackson card in it. So they put that in the box and then seal it, close it, seal it. Well, no telling how many other Bo Jackson packs are in that box,
Yeah.
in the packs already. But I had found 7 one time, and I
Nice.
turned those. Then I would grade them myself, and I sent a few in for grading to the card graders. And I had one come back, man. That was almost a perfect card. And a buddy of mine bought it off of me. He gave me a decent price for it. I forget how much it was.
It was almost. It's tough to get a perfect card even out of a pack back then.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it depends on the cut and
Yeah.
all that. Well, it's 50 minutes, guys. Right at, and I gotta get something down my throat.
Okay.
So
I need to get some sleep anyway.
my stomach, like, did you forget about me? Raphael, send me an email with some of those pictures. You want to send on them Rosa Dimes. I can give you a honest opinion on them. Some good clean pics, especially on the rims. With a date and that, because there's certain dates they didn't even make. Uh, well, never mind. That's a different story on something else. But anyhow, that's how tired I am. But all right, guys, look, love, peace, and crackling grease.
All right, Cajun, have a good night, buddy.
Appreciate everybody for coming in. VC, Johnny Ray,
See y'all around here.
Raphael, late night with Bull, and it's not a late night for me. 7:10. Everybody. Well, catch
Good night,
y'all.
everyone. Have a good
Blue
night.
top.